People wear these every day. I mean, you see them all the time, but I'm not sure. For most people, it just kind of it's a just an appearance factor. But for me, this represents something very real in my life, and that is my sobriety. Growing up, I went through some hard times, and the people that were like my best friends, we basically kind of all went down a path that led us to finding ulterior ways of happiness, which personally led me down a path of turmoil. And once I got on that road, it was very difficult for me to get out because once I had become accustomed to that way of life, it was seemingly impossible to make a decision that was based off of anything moral related or anything that was in the sense right. And it was just one of those things that continuously spiraled out of control because I would continuously make the wrong decision. And I would make the wrong decision because I was in that life. And once you get in that life, it's hard to get out. It's very hard to get out. There is, it's just like you said. I mean, humans as a whole are creatures of habit, and once you become accustomed to something, it's hard. It's hard to change it. I know in one of my classes, we actually did a bunch of research on habits themselves, and I read a couple books as far as habits go, and it takes 4 years to really instill, and that's scientifically proven, of course. But yeah, 4 years to really instill a new habit, and I was not doing the right thing for about 7 years. So as you can probably tell or guess, my habits have changed drastically, especially from being an upstanding citizen in everyday society. So with that being said, and whenever you kind of surround yourself with people that are doing the same thing, you your morals and everything just are taken away. And that was the life that I lived for quite a while. And with everybody else doing the same thing, there's no reason to make a change until something drastic happens, and that's what happened to me. Now, after I kind of went through my hardship, I was able to get involved in a community that was called Narcotics Anonymous, and that's exactly what this represents right here. Um, and that's what it takes. If you are someone that is looking for a way out, and someone that is at least seeking a new way of life, it's not possible on your own. It's something to where you have to have you know a community that will stand by you and give you that chance, and especially a community that knows where you're coming from, because most modern people that live a normal life cannot fathom the choices that you made, and they always look at you a little different. But people that have been there and they have gotten through it, they understand, and it's that through that understanding to where you can really relate to somebody, and that's whenever things start to happen. That's where change begins to take place. Because with the community, you can go somewhere where you feel at home, to where people are doing the right thing, and that alone gives you inspiration to be able to make the changes in your own life. Which coming from the life that you were in, if you're surrounded by people that are continuously doing the wrong thing, then it's almost becoming the norm. But whenever you're surrounding yourself with people that are actually doing the right thing, then, just like I said, with those habits, things start spiraling into place, and then that becomes your new norm. And with that community, that's when you can really start standing on your own 2 feet. Not only will you have people that will be there to guide you and help you in your time of need, but you'll be able to be there to help yourself. And I mean, ultimately, that's what it boils down to: is someone that wants to make a change for themselves. One of the hardest things, though, as far as making it through a a life changing experience such as that, is even whenever you have made it through and you are doing right, um, your actions from your in your history will will always follow you, no matter where you go. And especially in today's society, with the way we keep track of people and the records and all that stuff, no matter where you go, it'll be there, and it will have an impact. Um, I know for me personally, just trying to get a job and whatnot with the things that have happened in my past, it's been very difficult because it's something that's always there, and it's a constant reminder, and it's something that I'm always gonna have to battle through. But even with that, little situation, it's okay, because I know for me, it's gonna make me work that much harder to get the things that I truly want. And even though I've been labeled for life, yeah, it doesn't even matter because now I have the work that will prove my ethic and prove my value. And if you know what, if I have to jump over bridges and hurdles or whatever to get to where I want to be, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. There's no label that's going to prevent me from doing the things that I need to do. So every time I look down and I see this, that is my reminder of the things that not only I've been through, but the things I might have to go through. And it's okay because, like I said, nothing in life that's worth that's free is worth fighting for. So it's going to be something, one of those things that I strive to make happen because that would be the concluding factor on my journey and the things that I've been through. And I know that other people that have been through the same thing have made it. Granted, we're pretty much an anomaly whenever it comes to actually making it through. But regardless, if there's one person that can make it through to be an inspiration to all, then I would love to be that person.